Hello guys, I am Viraj Sharma. So today I am going to show you my new architecture of models. It's not replacement of transformers. It's not any kind of very new thing, but it's basically small improvement on vector databases. So let me tell you what do vector databases do. They compare similarity they create a vector of a text and compare similarity between the two vectors, the stored text and the current text which the user is sending. But let me tell you what is the problem in vector databases. They don't generalize. They only generalize. They don't specialize that how the two texts are similar. How the two texts are similar. Like there is a text style of football. I don't like football. So these two texts are emotionally different, but their topic is same, because semantical similarity of text has a lot of basic has a lot of attributes in which two texts can be similar or not: topic, emotional, sentiment, tech, style, tone, etc. So here I made a model which compares the similarity between two texts in a specific concept like emotion, topic, etc. Currently it's not trained, so it will print random similarities, but after training it on specific topic, on specific thing like emotional, topic and all that, it will start comparing similarity of two texts in specific domain like emotion, topic, etc. So here I've created so here I've this is my embedding dim 442 and the maximum length of text is 1000, and here I'm using transformers architecture to turn the text into vector embedding, because transformer models can be trained in specific format so because transformers model can be trained to produce different kind of embedding according to the different type of the text. So here I am using embedding dimension as 442, maximum length 1000. Here I am doing the embedding of the token, and here I am doing the embedding of the position of the token. And here I am using multi-head attention with embedding dim as D model, and heads are 2 and batch first is 2. Basically then it will expect the shape of batches sequential length. And here I've created cosine similarity layer which will compare similarity between two texts, and here I've used layer norm to stabilize the inputs and the multi-head attention outputs. So here I've got the shape of the two tensor. So here I've got the shape of the x tensor of the batch, that how many batches are there and what is the length of it, the sequential length of it. And here I've done same thing with y tensor, and here I've created embeddings with and here I've created embeddings by embedding the x tensor with the position tensor of the length in which so basically here I've initialized toss.arrange, which will basically create values between 0 till the length of the text, so that we can decide the indices position of it and we can do the embedding according to it. And then after that it will expand it to the batches and then the text length. And the same thing is done with the y tensor. And after that I am using attention output 1 and attention output 2 of the two tensors. So attention is basically a layer which compares attention between the token itself and all the other tokens of one token, and then it does the same with all the other tokens and then creates a attention matrix of it and then concatenates them. So it basically has a specific weight in which understanding or specific understanding. After that it can compare the similarity between those two texts. So this is my vocabulary. it's not currently trained, so it will return random outputs. But when I will train at a specific topic and at the specific topic data set, then it will start producing outputs related to the topic, like emotion, topic, sentiment, style, tone, etc. Let me run the code. So see, it compared the similarity between these two tensors, and it created, and it shown the similarity. And these are padding masks in which it will tell the multi-head attention mechanism that which tokens to pay attention to and which tokens to not. 1 point and 1 point basically means this basically is showing pay attention to all tokens. And this is how I compare similarity between two texts in a specific concept. So the summary of the video is that the vector databases basically cannot specify the which similarity you are comparing, because they basically try to generalize the similarity between two texts semantically. Thank you.